Alright guys, I'm going to try to put together a video here about my camera mounting system. For the last couple years I've been using this. What it is, it's just a handlebar type mount for a non-GoPro type action camera. I believe it was a Vivitar, some kind of Vivitar camera. I found it on a discount rack at Walmart and I picked it up and I figured out how to make it to use it as a camera mount. And what I've been doing is putting it on my scope. It just kind of cinches down like this. It clicks into place and then I mount my camera on top. You've probably seen it in my videos, but I've had a lot of problems with it, especially with my muzzleloader hunting videos. I turn around, I got a deer staring at me, probably about 30 yards. So I put the camera on right away, and when I shot, it about knocked the camera off the scope. It swung around, and it did not record the shot. It recorded just a couple seconds before I pulled the trigger of the deer standing there, and that's all it took. The recoil from the muzzleloader is actually enough that it will knock this thing sideways. I've had the camera shut off. I've even had the battery come off my camera, which I fixed that problem with some electrical tape. But I figured out a better way to make a mounting system with some parts that you can get at a store, and you probably make a couple of them for around maybe 12 bucks. Alright, here's your parts you're going to need. First thing you're going to need to get are some scope mounts for a .22 rifle or an air rifle. They have to be for .22 or an air rifle, 1-inch mounts. You'll get a pack of them. You'll get two of them. I already put one of these together. I've got it on my gun. So we're going to build another one right here. The next thing you're going to need are a pack of these mending braces. You can get them at Lowe's, a couple bucks. Comes with about 4 or 5 of these metal braces in it. You're going to need a rubber washer, a 1/4-inch wing nut, a metal washer. Now I already got this put together, but you're going to need a 1-inch 1/4 by 20 bolt with a locking nut. And you can see what I did. I already got it on the mending brace just like this. I mean, this is pretty simple. It goes together pretty easy. And then you take your, this is why you need the .22 or air rifle mounts, because this metal brace fits perfectly in there. And you tighten it down. Now I just have it finger tight. It's just, you know, it's just finger tight right now. When you put it on the gun, you'll tighten it up more. And then you just put your locking nut on. We can get the washers later. I mean, nothing's tightened down, but that's pretty much how it mounts on there. And this thing is going to be really sturdy. So if you've seen my other videos, you've seen the problems I had with muzzleloader season with the camera mount. And even with my .22 rifle for squirrel hunting, I had a problem with the bill of my hat hitting the camera. I had to wear my hat backwards like a sniper, as you'll see in that video. But anyways, I figured this out. It's pretty simple to make, and they are pretty cheap. You know, you buy a set of the ring mounts, and probably for about maybe 10, 12 bucks, you can have 2 of them made up. And they work really good with these handy cam type cameras, these smaller video cameras that aren't very heavy. I even show you a clip right here of you could track game with them. You don't need to have the cameraman. It's a lot easier to find the game because you just look through your scope, make sure the camera's pointed the same place your scope is pointed. you know, you get everything tightened down and you're ready to go. And here's a couple clips tracking a squirrel with one of these cameras mounted. But there you go. It's a camera mount. I've been asked different questions about where I got one. I did use this one. But I'll tell you what, this new one I just come up with, it's a lot better and a lot sturdier. So there you go. Camera mount for your scope.